Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm Megan. I'm your teacher for today. So
Alrighty.
I bet you're wondering what we're going to be doing here today.
I am.
So I'm going to be teaching you the first step of your son Harvey's simple instruction skill acquisition program.
Okay.
So there's 4 parts, but today we're learning the first. So I brought some paperwork here for you. I don't have any other materials because the kind of instructions that we're going to be giving Harvey, we're not going to need any extra things. So we're going to be saying like sit up, sit down, put your arms up, those kinds of things. Okay?
Okay.
So these are the papers. I have for you your learning objectives, an agenda of what we're going to do today, a copy of your son's SAP, as well as your own performance checklist, which I'll explain in a little bit. So
Okay.
that's what all of these crazy papers are here. Your learning objective, I'll read it out to you here, just so you know.
Okay.
This is what you're going to be learning today. So at the end of this session, you, the mediator, will be able to demonstrate through this role play your understanding of the 3 levels of prompting.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to use a consistent SD or instruction, and you'll know how to appropriately reinforce for a correct response as well as correct for errors. And you will be able to use a performance checklist to self-monitor your skills and ensure that you're completing all of the steps you're supposed to.
Alrighty.
Do you have any questions about that?
No, I don't think so.
Perfect.
So I can keep this?
You can keep that learning objective.
Perfect.
And you can also keep, this is all your skill acquisition programs and
Alright.
your agenda for what we did today,
Okay.
etc. I have your performance checklist here that we're going to be looking at in a little more detail. So, how to use this performance checklist. It's just a list of everything
Okay.
that you're going to be needing to do in this first section. And you're going to be checking off what you do or don't do as you go along. It's to kind of keep you on track, get you used to what you're doing and what you're not supposed to be doing.
Okay.
So, the first step is to give an instruction simply in 1 or 2 words in a loud and clear voice so everyone can hear what you're saying. And then you're going to prompt Harvey at the appropriate level. So,
Okay.
there's 3 different levels of prompting, as I mentioned. There's the full physical prompt, which is hand over hand,
Okay.
like this. We're going to be using the instruction knock today.
Okay.
So it's hand over hand or modeling, where I model and you
then,
copy.
Okay.
And then none is where I just say knock and you can do it
Okay.
on your own. Perfect.
Mhm.
So then what you would do after he does that is you can deliver praise and then deliver reinforcement, and then you start again.
Okay.
Or if he has an error, then you're going to deliver the instruction again with a full physical prompt,
Okay.
and then you're going to give the instruction to him a second time with no prompt at all to test whether he can do it again.
Alrighty.
Okay?
Sounds good.
And then once again start over with your prompting level at the top.
Okay. How long are we going to do this for at a time?
We're going to do 10 trials of this.
Alright. Okay.
10 trials. And we're going to keep other data as well other than this, but I'm going to be doing that now.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are going to be modeling the behavior. So the first run through, you're going to be Harvey and I'm going to be you.
Okay.
You know, it's a little bit confusing, but so I'm going to be giving you the instructions.
Okay.
And the first time that I give you an unprompted instruction, I want you to make an error so that I can error correct you, okay?
Okay. So what should I do for that sort of error?
You can do something, you can clap, you can scratch your face, you can look around,
Okay.
anything that
Do
is
something
not,
Harvey would do when he's not listening.
right,
Okay.
exactly. So, I'm going to say, knock. Good knocking, Harvey. Here you go, reinforcement. And knock. Very good knocking, Harvey. Here you go. And then I'm going to say, knock. Oh, knock. Good knocking, Harvey. Here you go. Knock. Perfect. Okay, and then I would say good knocking and give you the last reinforcement.
Okay.
And this reinforcement can be anything that he likes. We're not using anything for you today because you're an adult and you don't need that.
Okay.
But something like, I'm pretending it's a snack, but it can be a token, it can be a sticker, whatever he wants.
Alrighty.
Or whatever he's motivated to work for. Okay, so if you're comfortable with that, I'm just going to explain it a little bit. So we're using praise every time, saying, good knocking, thanks for listening, Harvey, those sorts of things.
Okay.
I like the way you're knocking, I like the way you're listening. And then we're delivering that reinforcer right away. We're delivering it every time right now because we're using a fixed ratio of 1. That means every time he does something right, he gets the reinforcer.
Okay. Should I, as he gets better, should I change that to giving it every 2 or 3 times? Or
yeah, we're going to change it once he's past this level. But in this first level, all the time, it's FR1.
So until you come back for the second step, I just keep giving it every time?
Keep doing it every time that you do this trials. And
should
then,
I switch up the type of reinforcer that I use?
Yeah, it's whatever he's willing to be motivated for. So you can ask him at the beginning of each set of 10 trials, say, what do you want to work for today, Harvey? And he can say bananas or chocolate chips or stickers.
Cool.
Right. All right. So, and we talked about the error correction and how to errorlessly correct. That's good. So now we're going to switch spots. So I'm going to be Harvey and you're going to be you doing what you would do.
Alrighty.
So
I just start here? Okay.
And you can check, here's a pen, so you can check off as you go along what you're doing and what you're not doing. And I'm also going to kind of jump in as we go and let you know if you've done something great or if you've done something not so great.
Alrighty. Okay. So, knock, Harvey. Good knocking.
Thank you.
Knock, Harvey. Oh, I forgot to model that.
Yeah, you did.
All right. So I'll just go ahead and restart then. Alrighty. Okay. Knock, Harvey. Good knocking, Harvey. Here you go. Okay. Give me a knock, Harvey.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Good knocking. Here you go. Perfect. I'll mark that down. Okay. Knock, Harvey. Nope. Here we go. Knock, Harvey.
Good.
Good knocking, Harvey.
Perfect.
Here you go.
I'm just going to stop you and say that you should try not to say nope or that's wrong. Just jump in with that error correction without any sort of negative wording.
Keep it minimal.
Right.
Alrighty. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So do you want me to try again or?
Let's do it one more time with modeling. We'll do.
Okay. Knock, Harvey. Good knocking. Here you
Perfect.
go. Okay. Knock, Harvey. Good knocking.
Thank you. Okay. So that's really good.
Alrighty.
And the only thing that I'm going to say is that you're using his name quite a lot whenever you're giving instructions.
Okay.
So we're going to try and simplify and just use the word knock or whatever the instruction is.
Right.
Every once in a while using his name is not, but we're trying to keep the instruction as consistent as possible every time.
Okay.
So instead of saying something like, hey, knock on the table, it's just one word.
Right. Okay. Minimal.
Minimal
Keep
is
his
key.
attention. Okay.
Right. Okay, so now I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more trials with you doing it, and I'm not going to stop you for feedback at all. You're just going to keep track of it yourself, and at the end of it, you're going to tell me how you thought it went, and then I'll agree with you or disagree with you.
Okay. So start right at the start with
right
physical
at the
right
start.
away? Okay. So, knock. Good knocking. Knock. Good knocking. Knock. Good knocking. Here you go. Knock. Knock. Good knocking. Knock. Here, good knocking.
Perfect. Okay,
Alrighty.
so that's good. How did you feel that went?
I'm kind of getting, it's a little tough to do this as quickly and also give him the praise right away at the same time, but I think with a little practice on my own, I might improve that a little bit.
It is hard. It's a lot of things going on at once, but I think you're doing a really good job. The one thing that I did notice something and you are saying Harvey a lot still.
Oh.
Which is one thing, but that's not so bad. And the other thing is to try and vary your praise. So not always good knocking, but something like good listening or way to go or that's right.
I think that might come a little more naturally when I'm actually doing it with Harvey. Won't have to address him all the time because it'll actually be my son.
Yeah. You won't have to be reinforcing that I am Harvey.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so how are you feeling with this overall? Do you want to try it again, or I think you're doing pretty well for this and I think you're ready to do it with Harvey?
Maybe if you could watch myself and Harvey try it with just us two, and maybe you could be in the room and maybe give me some feedback, make sure I'm still doing it all right once he's here.
I think that's a great idea. So we're gonna do a tiny session with me, you, and Harvey.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll save our next session until we're on to steps 2. So once he's mastered at least 2 of these instructions.
All right. About how long should that take?
It depends on how he's doing. So
Okay.
whatever he might learn 5 tasks next week.
Okay.
Or he might learn it in 3 months. We don't know.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.